Hey there team, and welcome to something pretty damn special. For my little impromptu birthday episode, a little impromptu birthday battle, I have a tester build. Free for all here. This is a 2v2v1, which I always think is quite a nice little combo. It does put the one in a weird situation. You could definitely argue a disadvantage, but I'm seeing that bright white, I'm thinking Gondor, so you can spend a lot of your extra money on getting some decent troops, and also being that one player you might be ignored a little bit. So we can see. Anyway, we've got Lango here playing as Umbar. Umbar, one of my definitely favourite factions, I'd say. He's got his Belagar footmen out front, backed up by some Alcarondas Legion and some Belagar pikes. Behind them, we have the Corsairs. These little unshielded light infantrymen will definitely falter Ricky Tick to arrow fire, but they're there. They're doing their best. We've got the Corsair crossbows. Yeah, very menacing, but this is something that we've not seen for some time. The Corsair Savages are back. Now, I don't actually know if this is just a... they've always been in Reforged. They've always been available for scenarios and for special battles, but they've been removed from the general. Oh goodness, I love this guy's like claw glove there. That's really awesome. But they have been removed from the general Umbar roster for just general battles. So I'm interested to know if, with the new build coming out, are Corsair Savages coming back fully into the Umbar ranks? In all honesty, probably not a unit I'm going to take either way, but they're damn cool to have, and very fluffy, very fun to see. Blackguards there, Casimir's Rangers, Adunheim Lancers, and Alcarondas Faithful. Anything really... Oh, Royal Guard, and that's where we have the General. Hey, that's where I like to put him myself. I say I don't know if there's any changes, but seeing that unit size, I suspect they're probably still one hit point. Belagar Archers there as well. Then, his ally, deploying very far away from each other, which is interesting, is Stalus. So he's got his runic men, again, another evil man faction. We have the Camel's Dragon Knights, alongside them some Balchoth tribesmen, Eastron crossbows, no armor upgrades, dished out, some Shadow Guard, and that's actually where we're putting the General today. That's an interesting choice, I've never really seen that. He'll have AP, which is always a good thing. Some more tribesmen there, Dragon's Wrath crossbows. Again, probably not body piercing. That's something that has been changing, but just incredibly high damage crossbowmen, which might be just what we need here. We'll see that in a second. Double Loke Innis Rim. I like that. Okay, something you don't usually see too much. People usually foregoing the mid to high tier Lancers for just the exceptional quality ones. But these are all pretty experienced players, as you'd suspect for our testers. So they should have a decent grasp of how to handle that many troops. Variag Mercenaries, damn good skirmishing archers there, with the incredibly sturdy, heavy armor piercing Loke Flag Rim and Gamp Rim battle line. Quite expensive though, not as cheap as many other people's phalanxes. And double Eastron Warriors, very cool to see. I like his spread. He's gone for a very, yeah, this is very wide for a. Or not, it's not so much wide, it's very spaced out for a medieval 2 formation, but that's probably what you want when you're going up against the Mimikill. You don't want them to bash right through your lines. Muffins here with his double Beastmasters, his Mimikill, some Serpent Guard there, some Black Serpents in front of them, a nice Haradrim Spear battle line. You know, they'll do their best. And hey, I mean, if they go toe-to-toe with some Corsairs, yeah, Corsairs will rip them apart, to be honest, but hey, some Trollmen of Harad, Champions of Nafarat there, that's where we've got the General for Muffins, Demons of the Desert, one of the only units remaining with body piercing after all of the changes to body piercing, which I'm pretty excited for. You know, definitely. And then some Haradrim Spears at the back. I'll probably talk, well, when the version is fully out and I get a proper grasp of it, that's when I'll say my piece. But for now, I don't want to say stuff while everything's still in development, even though I am a tester, so it's sort of my job to say my piece, but in a different manner than just spouting off crap on my YouTube channel. We've got triple Dwarven Miners there for Starling and a Catapult. Some Erebor Legionnaires and Dragon Slayers. Axe Throwers there. Sons of Durin. That's That's a big unit. I guess Sons of Durin have changed now. Yeah, I suppose they can't be 2 hit points anymore. Not with a 123-man unit. They must be just some high-quality fighters there with a Mithril Guard as their captain. Some Ironfoot crossbows. That's actually the thing. They've got Mithril Guard as their captains. They used to have Sons of the Fallen, didn't they? As the captains of Erebor units. Hammer Guard behind them, and the Ironfoot Wargoat Chariot. Something that you don't really see taken too often with Erebor. So I'll be interested to see if they've gotten any changes with that and how well Starling can use it. And lastly, our expensive army is Gondor. Oh, okay, we'll cross double trip. Veterans of Osgiliath, nice and armored up with some double veterans. Holy smokes. That's going to be a god tier skirmish line for sure. Shielded, heavily armored, good archers. You jump in a melee with them, hell. Whoa. Whoa. Triple. Okay. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued here. By them, Citadel Guard and Fountain Guard. Yeah, that's probably my favorite little phalanx made. They're very devastating. Guards of Osgiliath though, so we do have some pikes mixed in with the Citadel Guard as well. Incredibly high quality. Citadel Guard and Fountain Guard again. All this AP, all this damage. Wardens of the White Tower getting some love here, which is very nice to see. Have they? Yeah, their model has definitely changed. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Yeah, has their model changed? I think that shield is new. That shield looks really cool, actually. Then we have the Pelgar Marines. Definitely very decent, especially for those dwarves. Some more Wardens of the White Tower. The Trebs, double Trebs, going to be able to give Creed a lot of dominance off this field. There's nothing that's going to outrange him. He can probably outshoot, well, he can definitely outshoot that Dwarven catapult. So he's going to be able to just shunt on forward or even stay right here and pound the enemy from his current position. Nimlothian Honor Guard there, that's where the general is. That's a nice common safe pick. I do like the Nimlothian Honor Guard for my general, even though I usually go for the Veterans of Osgiliath. But if there's some changes, that might have to be the case. That might not be the case. I like this one guy at the back of the Mithrandir's retinue too. Let's just see this. I'm just maybe going to grab a quick little picture of something now, because this is quite nice. I will forget because I am a real silly Billy. Let's go for that, and let's go for this. Oh, there we go. Just so I can get underway, and I don't have to worry about pictures for later. Now, there's a lot of diplomacy in a free-for-all, especially when you've got guys that kind of know each other a bit. They know how each other thinks, and you know, and they were all in voice chat together. That's the thing as well. I would really love to have like the voice recordings sometimes for these battles, so you can really know. And I really wish you could save the text chat for a lot of other free-for-alls, so you can really work out what people are thinking. Wow, Stalus is not standing by though. He's going straight for it, which is allowing Muffins a chance to actually use his. Let's probably go and steady at 0.8, I think. It's going to give the skilled Mumakil archers a chance to actually use their ammunition, which you don't usually get, you know? But I think he's going to move on forward. To say those Dragon's Wrath crossbows, I'm a little bit scared. There's more Dragon's Wrath crossbowmen now, so they might have actually lost their... they were 2 hit points, weren't they? Yeah, they were 2 hit points, so I think they've maybe lost that. Yeah, chasing them down. You can see just how high damage... Oh, I think a lot of that is the jabs as well. But yeah, just chasing down these Variag men. Oh, that would have been a nice image too, just with the Mimikil pursuing them down. But yeah, I don't know what Stalus was up to there. I'm going to have to go to 0.7, I think, as a Treb shot has barreled its way right into the Umbar lines. I do love Umbar versus Gondor. Both very powerful infantry factions. Both sons of Numenor in many ways. So it's... oh, goodness. And he is just... Yeah, go for it. Go for both sides, Creed. Why not? Hammering at everybody here. And Sons of Durin are probably no doubt a good target, but he's spread them out. Might want to, I don't know. Dragon Slayers, maybe can target them, or the Hammer Guard or something, or the Chariots. We'll see. He might change his target in a moment. Right, this is an interesting thing here. Okay, what's Muffins? No, Muffins is still just curling around Rhun here. So we kind of have a 1v1 here, and then sort of a 2v1 gearing up over there. But keep in mind, Gondor is a 2 himself, so it is more of a 2v2, you could argue. Stalus falling back, but again, he's going to be able to get harassed a lot by this quick Harad Cav and Beastmaster Javs in the back. This is kind of the problem with this wide formation that he had. He can't really defend himself as well. But Gabrim warding off those Black Serpents. Eastern Warriors, though, not going to be so lucky. Balthroth Tribesmen, though, going to be hurling some damage into those Black Serpents. That's not fun for them. And the crossbows, too. What are they going for? As I say, I suspect... No, the Beastman... Well, I guess, yeah, the Mimikills seem out of their range. And either way, they've been grabbed by the Black Serpents. That wasn't the most tremendous charge in the world. And the Innis Rim are in them now. I mean, heavy well, the Black Serpents aren't heavy Lancers. They're elite Lancers, but they're far from heavy Lancers. Which does definitely give Harad a kind of cool little trick. But the Loke Innis Rim... Sorry, I'm just going to grab off. We've seen the grass now. Let me just yeet the grass out of there. Just to help it get a little bit more smooth. We're getting a little bit of a jitter here. Those Black Serpents almost shaken, and they're running through stakes. They're running the correct way, but it's always risky. No, good. You see, this guy just sort of turned around for a minute there. I always get the jitters. Ooh, Beastmasters are... No, I don't think they're not anti-cavalry. But what is anti-cavalry is the Mimikill, and the Mimikill can just break stakes. Yeah, they don't worry about them. They just barrel right on through, and they're getting in there. Tribesmen could have gotten a good volley on them, but, well, they've had a lot of other targets. So 147 taken down to 120. I think he got lucky. With that. I expected a lot more of those poor little tribesmen to die. And we're still unloading with that with those trebuchet. You see, I would have been focusing my fire on that dwarven catapult. And oh, are we gonna get it down? No, we're not. That was lucky. There was a lot of good targets there, and he missed them all. That's a shame. But I would have grabbed both my trebs and tried to bash down that catapult, because your nice expensive line here. These guys are gonna die. You know, you could be an Oathbreaker. You'll die just the same to catapult fire. You know, the righteous fire of an artillery piece does not care how many hit points you have. Okay, this has been messy. Oh, those crossbowmen are down to 30. They've got their blades out, but I don't think they're out of ammo. I know they don't have much ammo because of how high damage they are. The Innis Rim coming in for a nice little charge. Oh, I don't know. No, that wasn't their target. Oh god, they have nice swords. You don't usually see the Innis Rim swords. Of course, you're much more focused on their lances, but those swords are gorgeous. Really interesting shape to them. Mimikill's still fine and dandy. They've been either some changes made to them, or we've been quite lucky here. But these tribesmen coming on forward again. Oh, they've got their little blades out, but surely they're not out of ammo either. We'll see. They're not holding shields either. I think they maybe have lost their shields, or I'm sure they have. This guy's got a shield. I don't know. Maybe they lost them in the recent changes. Innis Rim coming on back now, but a little bit damaged. Yeah, no. Oh, right. A few of them have them. That's weird. Is that like a little... Is that a little graphical thing? I don't know. Hurling jav to jav here up against the Beastmasters. Just trying to get them cleansed. But yeah, no, this is what would have ripped my mind apart. I can't really have my army this far spread out. I need them to be together. I need to be able to sort of see them all. Muffins is being quite... Yeah, he's being very careful with his infantry. He's not slamming them on forward. Usually, with this much chaos on the enemy lines, you would have expected the infantry to come forward. But Muffins has a lot of money in his cav, and he wants to make sure he's microing them properly and getting them real worth out of them. But I see, it's not all about kills in a free-for-all. You have to... Oh, what are we doing? You see, I guess the Rangers? Are the Rangers his target there? But I would have gone for these beefy, chunky groups of Alcarandas Legion instead. Veterans of Asgiliath opening up. Those miners will die really fast. But most of Erebor's lines, and yeah, shooting into the Sons of Durin is probably a good shout too. Nicely armoured, of course, but lacking a shield. I always think it's worth a shot if they don't have a shield. Because, you know, they're gonna... Ooh, good stuff, yeah. Because they're gonna be tough to take down anyway, so you might as well just try and whittle them down with your arrow fire. Taking out one of the catapults, pretty damn solid there. He's still got all of his trebuchets. I wonder what Starling's... He's got this side-on shot now. That's beautiful. But Umbar's almost upon him. Whoop. Quick little close-range yeet. But it's a mess. That's a shame. That is a damn shame. But yeah, no. Lango's almost upon him here. And I think it is going to be pretty messy for Gondor. Even if there's a good coordinated hit. If Starling and Lango are able to make this work... it's going to be very bloody, but it's very interesting to see your teammates being allies on one side of the battlefield and you being enemies on the other. Some interesting diplomacy at work here. Variag mercenaries actually taking a little hit by a little hit from the Black Serpents and Serpent Guard. Maybe it was the fact they were coming in together. They could have gotten in each other's way. It's always difficult to use 2 units of cav together because one of them hits and then the other one kind of hits in behind and doesn't actually get a proper charge. But overall, it's interesting to see Mimikil alive at this point in the battle, and yeah, that's exciting. That's very interesting. Do we have? I heard a crossbow volley. Yeah, Dragon's Wrath crossbows. They're still around. Only 19 of them, but hopefully they'll be able to get their ammunition used up. Oh, wow! That's an interesting shot. That was a very interesting shot. I think they were trying to go for the Serpent Guard, and I'm not sure exactly. I've never really seen them do a lob shot like that. We're taking fire here now, I think mostly from the Mimikil. And yet another charge in there. They don't care about halberds. Let's just grab a... Oh, dearie me. Yeah, they do not care a jot about halberds. Just barreling their way through that. Right into the tribesmen. Taking them on down. And then through into these nice untouched crossbowmen as well. 142 before the charge. What we got going on now? Oh my god, I'm expecting some massive casualties here. Wow. Okay, they're lucky again. Getting up after that. Like, that was the whole unit run through, but maybe that wasn't like a proper charge. I think they were just knocking them down, but a real gain here. They've not been firing for a good few seconds there. And that's allowed the Black Serpents to come in for a nice charge again. 130 taken down to... I'm guessing maybe... Oh, goodness me. Yeah, 110. Nice. 20. That was 8 Cavaliers that charged in there. One of them being a banner carrier. So I think we can be happy enough with that. Moving on in to... Oh, the infantry lines are clashing now. See, those Haradrim spears are going to do... They're going to bounce off the Flag and Gamprim line. But, I mean, all of that AP might be a little bit wasted up against... Harad. Hishari coming on forward. That's going to force Stalus to do something, unless he wants to just take all of these throwing daggers. And actually, oh no, oh, do Hishari throw anything anymore? Are they? Nope, they do. They do. Yep, they are. They're going to. I mean, throwing daggers aren't armor piercing, but right into the front lines like that. Ouch! That still hurts. That still hurts all the same. And I like to bring Hishari mainly for their melee abilities. You know, their throwing daggers are just a fun addition for me. So if he is getting some use out of them here, I think he can be happy about that. Just softening up the lines, and he's really curling around him here. This is the problem with a nice sort of concrete, rigid front line like that. If your enemy does get around you... Oh my goodness me, Erebor is in a lovely spot here. Because if he hits Umbar, hey, it's a win. If he hits Gondor, great stuff too. Yeah, he can just hammer shots into this. Now, these Corsairs lack the real discipline that Umbar is known for. But they are providing a good bit of mass and a lot of numbers for their, I would say, slightly more disciplined Belagar men. I like to think that the Belagar men are slightly more devoted to the cause than the Corsairs. But true. Oh, another damn good slam in there. Oh, Corsairs, I'm surprised they didn't rout. The Trebuchet team engaging now. Oh, that's kind of cool, like sort of these low quality spears fighting low quality spears. But Lango's not caring. He's just barreling right on through. That's quite fun to see in a pitch battle. I always like to see these sort of shield wall pushes being committed to. Wardens of the White Tower engaging here. Oh, interesting. So you can see the Wardens there. Let's see, this is just a testing build. There's always going to be a few little goofs here and there. And the Wardens of the White Tower were going to be a two-handed sword unit. And I think you can see they are, because they're using that two-handed sword animation. But I think that shield is meant to be on their back. That's from all of the images I've seen, that's what we've been going for. But I kind of like this idea of, like, this fighting style where you are, like, using your sword and shield together. Now, of course, that's just... I don't think that's what we're meant to be seeing here, but it's pretty dope. I quite like it. Fun little concept. Savages there. Oh, damn, I was looking forward to these guys. Didn't actually see them fight, but you're seeing the amount of corpses here. Up against Citadel Guard and Nimlothian Honor Guard, they were always going to lose that. Looks like they maybe even received a little charge as well. But all of that armor piercing, it's going to be a little bit lost on the Corsairs. Ithilien Rangers, I think, have they had a model change? They might have. I don't actually use Rangers when I play as Gondor very much at all. Hammerguard getting in there. A bit of an upsetting charge. I would have expected a little bit more from the goat boys there, but... Another of these are massive units, the chariots. I mean, I guess they're a little bit blown away by the Mumakil, but still large, rolling around the veterans of Osgiliath. Going toe-to-toe with the Alcarandas Faithful for a minute, but I think that was an accidental situation. Lango pulling out of there. Let's sprint on back here. And yeah, we can see, again, Rhun's lines just being run through by these Mumakil. Just the fact that they are still alive at that stage. Okay, come on, tribesmen. This is your duty. Get a good volley and we will see elephants drop. Right, that's nice. That was like a full unit throwing. No doubt. One down. Okay. Two down. Yeah, fantastic. That's what... I mean, Staelus has been needing that. He has really been needing that for a while. And he's finally gotten it. And he's going to throw again. So, fantastic. These giant elephants are not... invincible. It's just as long as you keep them away from their major threats, they can do some damn good work. But have they done enough? Have they done enough damage to the Easterlings' lines? That's the worry. Trollmen of Harad getting on in there, and I'd say this is where the general is, so if these Trollmen can fight their way to Warden, or tie them up so that a cavalry unit can come on in there, that's not fun. We don't like to see the... Oh, they still got jabs out. Maybe they only had like a slither of ammunition. And he felt it was better off just charging them in right then. Could be. Haradrim Spears, for as much crap as I was talking about them, they're doing some good work. I would have really expected the Eastern Warriors to slice and dice there. Good little charge in the Demons of the Desert. You want to shut these guys down. They're still just as dangerous as they used to be, but now in comparison to other things, they're exceptionally dangerous. The Hishari there. Yeah, this is always a fun little thing. This is not something to do with the... Oh, what? You see this a lot. The sort of the throwing dagger sometimes is here, there, and everywhere when it comes to these units. But Eastron Warriors fighting Hishari, both of these two-handed sword-wielding units. That's actually quite a fun little matchup. But the Oliphants behind them, yeah, they're out of there. I don't blame them too much. We do have a dead elephant there. Gamp Rim again, so much AP that's just not going to be useful up against Harad. You know, they get their resilience, like the Black Wolves and so on, they get their resilience from their hit points rather than their armor. They do have that nice shield though. Hey! Look at this guy. Yeah, no, he's always a nice model. And a big sword. Goodness me. Into the Flag Rim. Again, I guess it's the Hishari, like the Haradrim Spears are just kind of keeping people in place. But the Hishari are actually rinsing them. And again, Hishari versus Flag Rim, a nice combo. I think Staelus is just... I think Rhun has quite a lot of trouble up against Harad. Unless you are taking a purpose build Harad killing army, I think you're gonna struggle. Belegar archers, which, I mean, that's the whole thing about Rhun. They can take a lot of stuff that really are a jack of all trades. Now we are seeing here 36-man unit of Citadel Guard running away. That surprises me. I mean, I guess no, they were really outnumbered. Okay, fair enough. But still, it's interesting to see a unit like that running. Dwarven Miners, I think, are the target for those Belegar Archers. Probably the best one for it. Dwarven Miners, certainly not bad. But the lightest armored unit that the Dwarves are really going to be fielding. No shield. Yeah, you want to take them down. But targeting the Hammer Guard might be a better option here. And that is what he's doing. Trying his best to unload on them. Those Royal Guard are going to be pulling out their spears in melee. That's maybe what I would do. I'd maybe have the Belegar archers take the charge and then prepare to charge them back with my... oh god, the general's right there. If I had noticed that, I would have come around there because I think you could have got a general kill. What would have that achieved? I don't know. Crossbows opening up. the final chariot trying to stop them. Oh, he's down. He's down from... What even did that? Corsair Blackguards unloading on him. Good stuff. Castamir's Rangers. Not body piercing anymore. So, where are we going for? Oh, I didn't actually see their arrows. But just very high damage archers. Maybe their melee stats have changed. Yeah, wow. So yeah, we're seeing Citadel Guard being shot in the back. So that's still a massive amount of armor. And they're being dropped by those Rangers. So no, I'm really excited about this. I think I'm going to use Rangers a lot more often than I used to, actually, with these changes. In pitch battles anyway. For sure. I was never really one to use Rangers in field battles, even though they are very useful if you can get the enemy in the position you want. So with the General dead, I'd say it was kind of a risky choice putting him there, but I can see why he did it. And you know, there wasn't anything like camels chosen on the field today. But crossbows in guard mode, trying to get their last bolts used, but it looks like they have achieved that off. Well, they're running away anyway, running away from a few Haradrim spears that have actually... This is a 49-man unit, so a few of these guys have ditched the rest of their unit to come over here. Looks like Muffins is victorious here, but his... Oh, he still has one Mumikil. Holy smokes. He has one Mumikil left. Fair bit of Serpent Guard there. Champions in Africa are nice and healthy, but... Okay, no, he's pulling them back now. See, because we've got the Dragon Knights, and if those champions in Afra extended just a little bit further, I would have come back for a slam. Yes, you run the risk of a countercharge, which can really shred your knights, but I think that's just about all Stalis really has now, and I think he'll probably just want to get out of there and join up with his ally. So at this point, if he's not already done so, Lionel should start. Yeah. I mean, I think Gondor is long gone here. But yeah, you would have definitely wanted to be switching over to fully focus on Umbar now. Actually, saying that, there's still a lot of Creed's force left. He kind of did the right thing. Pulled back. He saw he was going to get squished from both sides, so he did pull back, let his enemies clash in front of him, and now he's coming on forward again, so that's good. You don't want to wait back for too long, because if you wait back for too long, your enemies are going to start looking at you and thinking, oh, nope, let's switch our focus, especially if they can so easily communicate as if they were if they're in a voice chat. Those Dragon Slayers, massive armor value, but if we can get them hit from the right side with these Corsair Blackguards, that's just what we need, and we are doing that. Fantastic, a few of those Dragon Slayers getting taken down. Alcrondas Legion, damn good quality men-at-arms unit. Dragon Slayers are going to be slicing them up, no doubt, but they're locked morale, so it doesn't matter. And the real damage is being done by the Blackguards. Axe Throwers coming on forward here. They're probably out of axes. Let me go to 0.8 again now. Getting shot from the right side there by Creed's Veterans of Osgiliath. Still got some ammunition with them. That surprised me. I would have thought they would have unloaded everything in the early stages. Pilgar Marines, they're out, though. Just a half-decent men-at-arms now. Warns the White Tower coming on forward. Yeah, you can see them moving with that two-handed sword animation. Yeah, I think that the shield is meant to be on their back. And keep in mind, I may have installed something. You know, I grabbed everything. I think I've done it right. But it's very possible that something has not jumped into the right slot. So these guys might be working perfectly. But, you know, if you've seen the images for them, they look freaking gorgeous. That's a bit of a shame. Yeah, but you saw his position in that unit. He was right in the front line there. Very brave, very noble. But his death is definitely going to cause a lot of fear for a lot of these Corsairs that remain. I like this. Yep, Rhun's coming on over. He's going to be long ahead of Harad. Yeah, you can see Harad very far off in the distance. So he's going to be able to just use his knights to kind of, yeah, smash up a lot of these poor dwarfs. Yeah, Erebor Legionnaires, if you can come on around here, bat those Erebor Legionnaires. But I'm sure there's so many targets. And this is something, there's even some Innis Rem remaining, that's kind of cool. This is something that you can fall into. You know, if there's too many nice targets, you can keep getting yourself distracted, and you just don't go for something. Sometimes you do just need to think, like, I'm sure there's maybe a better target, but, you know, we just need to start hitting people. Castamir's Rangers, no, they've still got their bows out, That's good to see. Last few Alcrondas Legion. Everything was going really well for them, but those Legionnaires showed up and really changed the game. Belgar Marines reloading. Oh, holy smokes. Some Javs left. That is a surprise. Yeet. Right into the back of those poor Legionnaires. That's not fun. Heavy, heavy armor. You know, nice shield. But with an armor-piercing Jav in the back, shield ain't going to do anything for you, and your armor isn't going to do all that much either. Casimir's Rangers. Close range shot. Might want to take it. Right side. Don't worry about their shield. Oh god, there's a fair bit of a rout there. For this later stage in the game, that's something of a rout. Oh, we do have the Haradrim Cavs showing up, but Alcrondas Faithful are chasing them off. Even 47 Serpent Guard would be struggling up against 7 Alcrondas Faithful unless they were able to achieve an absolutely perfect charge against the excellent melee cavalry. Oh, Menheriath Retinue. Didn't even pay any attention to these guys for quite some time, so again, they're running around, and damn, yeah, Starling's starting to get a little bit beaten here with all of the cavalry bullying him. That's a risky move there from Sales. I probably wouldn't have taken that. How did he do? Oh, damn, he killed one of them. Oh yeah, okay, it just took a minute for that kill to register. Okay, 2 enemy lancers for 1-year-old. Fair enough. I know he is just down to that 1 unit, which you can use quite effectively, especially in the very late stages of the game. Serpent Guard moving in, chasing down. Do we have anything to shut down this cab? The Dragon. Yeah, we've got the Dragon Knights, and we've got the Alcrondas Faithful. I think we need to maybe be a bit more aggressive with Alcrondas Faithful, but, you know, the boys are being careful. They're keeping the infantry nearby. Oh god, those poor Belgar archers. Yeah, a lot of cavalry in you and just going in toe-to-toe with the Erebor Legionnaires. I think that we need an alliance here. But, actually saying that, Gondor's still pretty healthy. You got to keep in mind these guys are all max armor upgrades, maybe even with a bit of experience dotted in. Definitely melee upgrades thrown here, there, and everywhere. And there's still a healthy unit of Menheriath Retinue. Harad doesn't actually have all that much left. I think we maybe need an alliance against Gondor. I think we need an alliance against Gondor because we're killing each other a bit too much. Like, there's not much of Umbar left at all. And what is left is not exceptional qualities. You know, save unless the Casimir's Rangers have some god tier melee stats now. Yep, no, looks like we're pulling back. It does look like we are making some sort of alliance, and Lango's just got his guys on fire at will. Ashari, they're a tempting target. You can drop them like nobody's business. Serpent Guard tying up the... Oh, a few of them with Third Age Retinue. How many? They're gone. Okay, that changes the game a little bit. Yeah, they're out of there. They ain't coming back with 3 guys. Okay. Still, the Gondor front line is just messy. Yeah, we surely have an alliance. Lango, what are you shooting at? I don't know. I mean, I guess Troll... there's still champions in Afarat. Are there demons? Maybe if they're demons. No, there's still some trollmen. Yeah, there's still demons. Okay, okay. This is always the tricky thing, because we're going at 0.8 speed. We're not having to micro our own soldiers. We can take a much better look at the enemy forces than Lango will be able to do right now. But right now, I think Lango and, of course, the surviving Runic Cav really need to be thinking about who to side with here. If they sit out, I don't know. I mean, I think they could argue I think they could justifiably sit out on this. They don't have that much left, so I think the Haradrim are going to be going toe to toe with Gondor. Oh, demons marching up forward pretty quickly. They could get a throw from this distance, but they're not. Makes me think they are out of ammo. Oh, yeah, no, they might be out of ammo. They're getting targeted a lot, though. More jabbies coming into the trollmen. Not really much in the way of heavily armored troops remaining, though, so that's fair enough. Fountain Guard, yeah. Yeah, I think the Fountain Guard have that. Demons aren't going to really be able to match the Fountain Guard. They are not from the front. Definitely not from the front. Trollmen of Harad coming in toe-to-toe with the veterans of his Gileath. Yeah, you know, yeah, you still kind of favour the Trollmen, but that's a big numbers disparity. The Legionnaires coming in alongside them, though. So, right, when will Lango strike? Oh. Just chasing down a few miners. Hey, yeah, keep busy. Keep busy. Why not? Servant Guard there. I actually got a nice little slam at the Pelasgar Marines. Okay, fair enough. And again, these guys probably do have a melee upgrade. They might even have a Chevron of experience. So they're going to be a little bit better than your standard Pelasgar Marines. Servant Guard down to 9 now, though. And that's, yeah, Creed is doing the right thing with his ammunition. Just empty it on the cav. That's the only way I think his enemies really have this in the bag. Nimlothian Honor Guard going toe-to-toe with the Champions in Afarat. Now, I would hand this to the Champions in Afarat normally. But, okay, unless we can, like, shut down everything else. Veterans of Asgilia shooting them in the back might be the game changer. And yet, no matter what, it will not be a quick victory for the Champions. And we've got both generals in there. So that could be the situation. And I think Harad is going to be much more affected by a general loss. I mean, the Champions are locked morale, but these Haradrim, Hashari are locked morale. It's hard to say.
We are blessed.
Okay then. Happened a little earlier than I expected. Happened a lot earlier than I expected. Shaken. Wavering there for those Haradrim. Actually, wow, steady. Bold, boys. I guess they feel they're winning. That's 90 Haradrim broken. There's going to be... Oh, wow. Oh, that's a shame for Muffins. They're running in the dumbest way. And that's all of those guys running now. Okay. I think if I was Lango at this point now, Gondor is my target. I think Gondor's won that. I think they've waited a minute to see what's gonna happen. What are we shooting at? Oh, we're shooting the Champions in the back. Oh man, no. I think we need to go for Gondor here. We'll see. Right, what are we eating? Well, we're eating jabs, but where are we eating? Oh, a filling range. Okay, yeah. I mean, can you maybe come around and hit the Nimlothian Honor Guard? I mean, you can hit... Yep, perfect. That's what they're going for now. I don't think they had a good shot last time, but they're doing it now. And not long after, the Haradrim General, the Gondorian General has fallen as well. So that is not so bad. But as I say, Veterans of Asgiliath, I think all of these troops are just going to be a bit too stubborn to go. I don't think that's really going to affect them all that much. Not yet. Lango's still approaching. Royal Guards still have ammo. Okay, so... Oh, no. Just finished. Corsair crossbows, though. Perhaps even worse, I'd say. And I mean, now without a general to look after, those Royal Guard can get thrown on enemy melee. And an announcer really doesn't like Umbar's chances. That's fair enough, okay. Citadel Guard really mopping the floor with the black guards. I don't really take Citadel Guard. I've talked about that a lot in the past. Just high tier spears, high tier AP spears. Sometimes I find them to be just an unnecessary expense for the way that I play. I find they're just too expensive for me. Oh goodness me. Well, we can see Casimir's Rangers going toe to toe with the Veterans of Asgiliath and just struggling to get through that sturdy armor. Veterans of Asgiliath being very much a hybrid unit with, well, I mean, they've got the full ammunition supplies, but they're just damn good in melee. So they are really wrecking shop here, but they're not going to do so without suffering a few casualties. And Alcaron as faithful if they can get in the back. I know there's too many things to charge right now. There's just too many things to charge. Oh damn, that was a shame. They didn't really pull off that charge properly, and they are in the jaws of the Citadel Guard. And oh no, don't try and pull through. Whoa, that guy is lucky. That back fellow is very lucky there. Do we have any generals alive, actually? I think I don't remember Erebor's general dying. But I don't see any more dwarves on the field. I think he maybe died and I can't remember it. So I don't think there's any generals left on the field. That's always nice. I like that. When every general does die. Unless the dwarves are hiding something. Are the dwarves keeping something hidden under their sleeve? That's something you've got to be wary of. Erebor's not got a lot of hidden... Well, it's not got a lot of troops you can just hide randomly in the grasslands, but maybe. Corsairs coming back from routing, wavering and exhausted though. Hopefully they don't rout at the first sign of trouble. Pelasgar footmen though, they could be coming in with them. Corsair crossbows, damn, they're out of ammo. Coming in, try and finish off what the Rangers started. yeah, routing off there. But the hope, I guess, with these Corsair crossbows is just holding the veterans in place so that the single Alcarondas faithful can get some rear charges. I mean, maybe the Dragon Knights, if the Dragon Knights can come over here, bam. But I think he's just, yeah, he's just not leapfrogging, he's ping-ponging. That's the term I'm looking for. Back and forth. But that actually went okay. Only 3 Citadel Guard left. I like that. Good man. Good charge. Hey, 1 down. 2 down. Yes, holy smokes. Whoa! That was good. That was a nice charge. That was like 4 killed from his charge alone. And then the Dragon Knights are coming in there. Okay. Ah, damn. Ouch. Definitely hurt them. Blackguards finished with the Citadel Guard. Now they can come on forward. Player admitted defeat. I think that's probably either... Well, it's definitely not Harad. That could have been Harad, actually. Yeah, I think so. Because there are still some of Starling's Legionnaires around. And some Dragon Slayers. So there are dwarves on the field. Going toe-to-toe with the Nimlothian Honor Guard, though. So that sturdy armor is not going to be worth as much. But it still is useful. Still is useful. See, I'm guilty for sometimes saying that armor piercing just deletes... Well, making it seem that armor piercing deletes armor entirely. It doesn't. It just lowers it by half. So a high armored unit is still going to be sturdy, even up against a heavy AP attack. But just nowhere near as sturdy as normal. Let's go to 1 times speed. Try and experience this at the speed of the players for a little while. It really does sometimes show like the incredible micro skill of some guys. Like when I do a battle, I'm usually, you know, when I'm casting a battle, I'm usually doing it at like 0.8 or 0.5 even at sometimes speed. So I'm able to notice these mistakes, and I'm, you know, and I sometimes forget myself that like this is happening a lot faster for these guys. Nice little charge in there. Okay. Ah, damn. That wasn't okay. That wasn't an actual charge. That's a shame. Oh no, we've got to take our time. We've got to take our time. We're trying to charge a bit more wildly than we should. Just get out of there, rethink it. This one Citadel Guard is just going to be chasing down the cav constantly. And he's a tough unit to spot in amongst all the corpses. That was a bit wild. I think I know what he was doing there. But no, it was a wee bit too wild, I think. Coming into the Nimlothian Honor Guard there. Citadel Guard, are we killing this guy now? No! Ah, damn. Yeah, he's still going to be a thorn on our side. He almost got us bloody caught. Royal Guard there. Not quite on the same tier as the Nimlothian Honor Guard, but kind of nice, similar units in a sense, you know. The Honor Guard of their administrative positions. So, but one, as I say, being double hit point, armor piercing, other being a hybrid archer. So it's as much as I love the Royal Guard, this is not a fight for them. They'll die standing though, and they'll take a while to go down. Veterans of Osgiliath here, performing very well throughout this battle. Been chuffed to bits for them, as I always am. I like the Veterans of Osgiliath. I'm normally not a big fan of hybrid units, you know, but they are a hybrid unit that I make very liberal use out of. But no, the hero of Gondor, he's fallen. I really like that guy. There's just okay, this is smart. This is smart from Starling. Actually, is it? I think. I don't know. Because he's just waiting. He's just waiting in the hopes that he can win. But at the same time, I don't think that. Is this really the balanced power? Nobody's got anything hidden. I'm sure of that. Okay. Maybe he has got the right idea here by just waiting, but I don't know. I probably come in and attack those Nimlothian Honor Guard from the back. And because I just feel if Gondor is able to kill all of these guys, they will sort themselves out and they'll wipe you out. I know he's not going to wait until they're entirely done. Certainly not, but I think that you need to come in there earlier. Because these Veterans of Osgiliath are almost finished killing the Blackguard. These Cav are they're only very tired. They've been running around like crazy, but they will be very badly injured. Coming in toward the Nimlothian Honor Guard, I don't think... Oh no, they didn't even... Okay, they killed one, but I don't even think that was a great charge. Fountain Guard, they were lucky to get out of that. They were very lucky to get out of that. Even though you may be making sort of makeshift allies with the dwarves here, it doesn't, you know, your boys are still going to be scared of them. Oh, right, what are we thinking? lining up or getting... No, we're getting involved. I think we're going to get involved on the Fountain Guard's flank or with the veterans of Osgiliath, who can now start firing again. Damn. Yep, no, that's his target. Citadel Guard, though. Yeah. Okay, quick little turnaround. Goodness me. Yeah, I think the fact that Creed's still got ammo is really a massive game changer. Oh, those Fountain Guard died real fast. And there was some Citadel Guard in there too. Holy smoke, these dwarves mean business here. Okay, now are they... I think they're going to run on forward. Grab the veterans of Osgiliath. Oh, Royal Guard, just keep fighting for as long as you can here. If I was Staeless, I'd maybe get my cav away. You know, I know it's nice to keep on charging to help out, but I think... The question is, can the dwarves win that? I think those Dragon Slayers must be down to 1 hit point at this point. Yeah, the veterans seem to be enjoying that fight right now, but 9 Legionnaires. I think they'll lose. I don't know, am I crazy in saying that? How many Legionnaires are there? It's still 9. Yeah, they're dying like flies. Surely they're gonna lose that fight. Surely they're gonna lose that fight. Let's see. Okay. Nice little charge in there. Another 1 Nimlothian Honor Guard. I think it looks like a veteran dropped from that charge too. Okay, right. Okay, so he's pulling his Honor Guard back to try and watch out. Okay, alright. Nobody's died for a little minute. Oh, now what did you charge there? Okay, no. Doing a little bit of damage to the Dragon Slayers. Gotta be careful about that. Goodness me. This has been pretty tense for the ending. And they've actually pulled away from each other. Okay. Fair enough, Lango. Just get back from that. But now those Nimlothian Honor Guard can come on in. So I'd love to know what they were saying to each other right now. Yeah. If anybody was in this battle and you can remember any sort of decisive moments in the diplomacy, please do throw that in the comments. Because I really do love to know what folks were planning and the deceptions that took place. I think that's the cav dead. Yep, that's the cav out of there. Royal Guard coming in there now. Veterans of Osgiliath down to 26. The Nimlothian Honor Guard coming in there. Yeah, they sorted it out. There's no more cav on the field. No more hidden dwarves. Yeah, this is it. This is it. But that was very well played, I think, from everybody. It's nice that, you know, nobody, even, you know, after you lose a good portion of your army, you stay in it for your allies' sake. You've still got something left. You can still do some good damage, as we saw from all that cav that Staeless had. I was very impressed with the Mumakil. I think there must have been some changes with the Mumakil. They were sturdy, and but I'll have to maybe look into that. See, I wanted to kind of go into this one a bit blind. I will do some research and really work out what's been going on with the testing version and what we can be expecting from the new version that is rapidly approaching. As I say, I don't think we don't want to throw out a date or anything like that anytime soon, I'm sure, but because we want to make sure it's all ready and perfect. There's no point just throwing it out if it's going to be bad. You know, we don't want to be just throwing out a patch later on to rectify errors. Oh dear. Yep, they deserve that celebration there. That's fair enough, boys. Very, very well done. Let's have a quick look down through Lango's kills first. Anything that is blowing my mind there? Corsairs actually, 35 for that Corsair is not so bad. But you'd want maybe a bit more than 40, but up against those heavily armoured, good quality Gondorians, it's all you can ask for. And yet, when you see the Alcaroness Legion getting the likes of 33 and 26, that's fair enough. Savages, though, super duper, doing their part. Belagar Pikes, yep. Alcaroness Faithful, yeah, used very nicely, I like that. And the Adunam Lancers, we didn't even see those guys, unfortunately, but 111 kills, not so bad at all. And then the archers there. How did the Castamir's Rangers do again? I think I probably looked at them. There they are. 95. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, certainly. I mean, not what you'd expect from, like, the body-piercing blasts of them before. But even, like, those low damage ranger body-piercing arrows wouldn't have done too much to Gondor's lines anyway, because they're so heavily armored. But yeah. I mean, I talked about everything, about what they were doing throughout that. But no, that was a lot of fun. Anything I want to touch on at the end? I don't think so. Yeah, no, thank you. So I will try and get some more tester battles done. If I will try and take part in some, maybe, if I have the time, please. But yeah, no, that was cool. So not expected. I thought it was stuffed for Gondor for a long time there, but no, they pulled it out. And it was nice that the team of one ended up winning. I think that's pretty cute. And you know, save for Erebor, one of the good factions on the field, is always cute too. So thank you guys very much, and I'll see you later.